Hey guys, and welcome back to another reaction video on this channel. Today we're gonna deep dive into the education side of the channel, because I feel like on this channel we're very silly a lot of the time. We don't take things seriously, but today we're gonna learn some new things. Today we are reacting to 60 laws you didn't know, and probably I didn't know either. Also, for all the kids watching this this video, let your mum and dad know this is educational content. Time to get some education. So yeah, this is 60 weird laws from across the world. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just from different countries having weird rules, probably some that don't make a lot of sense. So let's just get into this video. If you want to see more educational content, leave a like. Let's go.
60 weird laws across the world. That's exactly what we're gonna discuss about today. Starting from banning chewing gums to paying for desks and chairs at school. Yeah, let's just get right into it. In Singapore, it is illegal to chew gum except for medical purposes. But as this person pointed, it is being ignored by citizens. The fines could go all the way to $2,000, and if you're caught selling it, up to $100,000.
There's no way there's no way you're getting charged 100 grand for chewing gum and selling it. I mean, I kind of see why you would ban chewing gum, because you know, people spit it out everywhere, don't they? And it's a bit disgusting. Bit of a harsh fine, I would say, but...
Dollars or 2 years in prison.
Prison?
In Milano, Italy, there was a legal requirement to smile at all times, except during funerals or hospital visits. Yeah, it's clearly not happening anymore.
What?
In Turin, also in Italy, dog owners must walk their dogs at least 3 times a day. What? Why?
Wait, you can get fined for not walking your own dog.
In Venice, Italy, it is illegal to feed pigeons. And I've actually seen it myself. And I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I actually broke the law. Yeah, I hope.
Get this guy out. No, actually, I don't mind this one. I feel like pigeons, you know, you should start feeding the pigeons. They all come and it all gets crowded, and they start shitting everywhere. So I guess you don't really want this.
If you don't flush the toilet in Singapore, you're gonna be fined $150. With $150, you can buy a lot of stuff.
You can.
In Canada, if you have a payment of more than $10, it is illegal to pay with coins. Why? So Canada
that's just annoying.
Bans climbing on a tree, especially in Toronto and Ottawa. Someone in 2013 climbed a tree, and they earned themselves a fine of $365. These Australian laws are just so funny. So it is illegal to be drunk in a pub. What's the purpose of the pub then? It is illegal to dress up as Batman.
But you know, we're not skipping past that. It's illegal to be drunk in a pub. They sell fucking alcohol, mate. So you can be drunk outside the pub. Just not in the pub. I mean, but you get done for drunk and disorderly as well if you're on the streets drunk. Or especially in England, you can't be drunk on the streets. So what if you're just like, if you can't get drunk on the streets and you can't get drunk in the pub, you're fucked, basically, if you're pissed.
Drunk in a pub. What's the purpose of the pub then? It is illegal to dress up as Batman and robe it. And this is funniest. If you cannot get to a urinal in time, it is perfectly legal to urinate on your own vehicle's rear left tire.
What? Why the rear left? That's what I want to know. Why not the right one?
And I was wondering, is it illegal on your right tire?
I was gonna say.
That's the logic.
That's
yeah, let's move on to
very weird.
In Samoa, it is illegal to forget your wife's birthday. So if you forget your wife's birthday, the husband is warned at first. But if he's caught again, then he'll definitely spend time in jail. In Venezuela, it is illegal to walk barefoot in public. Don't ask me why. In United Arab Emirates,
maybe that's like you're disrespecting the ground.
In Argentina, it is illegal to name a child after a fictional or notable character. And yeah, that includes Messi, of course. In India, it is illegal to take Indian currency out of the country. There is a limit of 25,000 Indian rupees you can take while traveling. And if
I don't know. That's actually pretty interesting.
You are not allowed to take a selfie with Buddha in Sri Lanka.
Why?
The reason is because you turn your back to him. And
actually, it's disrespectful.
In 2014, a British woman was jailed for 3 days for taking a selfie. So be careful.
3 days in jail for taking a selfie. I mean, but if that's the rules, that's the rules, I guess. I feel like in all these other countries, there's a lot of there's a respect element to all these like historic places. I feel like in England, you could just do what the fuck you want, really, in terms of like iconic landmarks. You know, just don't smash them up, really.
In Germany, it is basically legal to break out of jail.
What?
Yeah, that is true. So, escaping from prison is not considered a crime. It is considered as a basic human instinct to be free. So, attempting to escape is not punishable by law.
That, you know what? That's actually not. That's actually. I'm not gonna say that's all right, but I've always thought if you go to that extent and get out of prison, fuck it, man, you've made it. But then also some people are in prison for very bad things, so maybe not.
USA has a lot of weird laws. In Alabama, it is illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church.
What?
So,
oh, in church? Okay. In church, that's fair enough.
It's against the law to kiss for more than 5 minutes.
What?
It is not allowed for a mustache man to kiss a woman at all. Okay, in Minnesota!
So if you've got a moustache, you're never getting laid, really. Might as well just move state. Because, yeah, you ain't getting any action. Why is Joe Biden on my screen?
It's illegal for a man to make love to his wife if his breath smells like garlic, onions, or sardines.
I mean, but...
And I wonder how...
How is it? Thank you. That's literally what I was just about to ask. How the hell would the police ever know that?
Police know that. In Missouri, single men between the ages of 21 and 50
That's me.
must pay an annual tax of $1. What? If you honk your car excessively in New York City, you're gonna have to pay a fine of $350.
Yeah, but what if there's someone in the way?
You're not allowed to tickle a woman in Virginia, and in
What?
Massachusetts, a person is not allowed to go to bed without a shower. Again, how will the judge have proof? I guess...
That's what I'm saying, what, they're gonna watch you shower?
What the hell? If a Finnish taxi driver plays any music in their car for a paying customer, then they must pay royalties for the musician.
Nah, man, that's fucking bullshit. How is the musician gonna know what song's being played in a personal car? What are we doing here?
Finland full of taxes. In Germany, if you drink and then bike, you can lose your driving license. Now let's see what India...
We're not driving! Okay, this is an educational video, and I'm not gonna get angry. But how can you lose your driver's license riding a bike?
In the state of Maharashtra, particularly in Mumbai, you
Maharashtra.
are not allowed to dance at all in bars. So what's the purpose of the bar then?
Well, you might as well have no music then.
That a national symbol of Georgia is a chicken. And well,
What?
if you steal a chicken in Georgia, you might as well just stay at jail for 10 years. That is a...
So if you steal a chicken in Georgia, you get 10 years in prison. What if you eat chicken in Georgia? What if the chicken's already killed? Is that okay? Or what are these pictures?
Excessive, but okay. And in fact, there are so many chickens in Georgia. It is illegal for your chicken to cross the road in Georgia. Again.
What?
What will happen to the chickens then? Will they get arrested?
I was gonna say.
Probably. Winnie the Pooh is completely illegal in Poland. In
why?
fact, if you wear a Winnie Pooh t-shirt, you can get arrested.
But I like Winnie the Pooh. I mean, I'm probably not gonna go to Poland in my life. Poor Winnie the Pooh. Sad times.
Do that ban on Winnie Pooh for yeah, let's move on.
Not Winnie the Pooh.
When you get in a village in New Jersey, you must honk when passing the car. Like you pass the car. It is illegal to pee in the ocean in Portugal, but I wonder, how are they gonna check that?
Hang on, let me just make sure I've heard that correctly.
Pee in the ocean in Portugal.
I've done that. No, I didn't. Please don't come for me. I haven't been to Portugal in about 7 years, but I did pee in an ocean. But if you're in the middle of the sea, yeah, they've got like one bathroom on the beach. You're in the sea. No one's gonna know. Just piss. Just have a piss. I mean, that's what I did, anyways. I've done this one. This is scary. Don't come for me.
I wonder, how are they gonna check that?
They will never know.
It is illegal for people in Malawi to fart.
What?
Okay. It is illegal to drive a dirty car in Russia. This law...
Now, I don't want to be stereotype here. I've seen some dirty cars in Russia.
It is illegal to build a sandcastle in Spain. So,
well, I've done that as well, so I should be fucking arrested then.
If you build a sandcastle in Spain, especially in some regions, you could pay a fine up to 1,000.
Nah, man, that's actually outrageous. These governments are taking the piss. How can you get fined that much for building a sandcastle? What's a sandcastle going to do to society? You're going to get about 3 police officers jumping on a 5-year-old, building a little sandcastle that eventually gets wiped out anyways. I mean, what's going on there?
500 euros. 1,500 euros is the average salary in Moldova for 3 months. And we're gonna end up with North Korea.
Oh, here we go.
Oh God. Here we go.
Yeah.
All men and women can only have one of the 28 government-approved haircuts.
Hang on. Government.
And only have one
Government.
of the 28.
Government approved. Alright, if I was in North Korea, which one would I have? I'm not gonna lie. This one isn't for me. Or this one. Or that one. That's a bit basic. That kind of looks like my hair. That's not me. I'd probably go for this one or probably this one or this one, if I'm being honest. Female haircut. They're all pretty boring. That's a bit flashy. Government approved. That's crazy, man.
Government approved haircuts. 18 for women and 10 for men.
Why have the men only got 10 cuts? Where's the equality in that?
Students must pay for their desks and chairs
What?
in the class, and school fees don't even cover this. If you fall asleep during a meeting while Kim Jong-un is speaking, you could go to execution. You cannot watch films or music that is from another country. So someone was
I do know that already.
Watching an American movie, and that person was later executed. You are not allowed.
Executed? I mean, I know they don't fuck around in that country. A bit far. Watch it like you want to watch Friends. You watch an episode of Friends and Kim Jong Un catches you and he chops your head off. It's not really practical.
To leave North Korea. There is no World Wide Web, and you can't even make international calls. They have access to internet, but there are only 28 websites, and all of them are under government supervision. You can't wear jeans, as they are considered a symbol of capitalism. You can't have the same name as the president. In the elections,
You probably don't want his names anyways, do you?
In the elections, there's only one candidate.
Nah, this guy's actually taken over the fucking country.
Finally, every household and public building must display the portraits of the North Korea's boss leader.
What? That can't be true. That cannot be true. So you've got a picture, a family picture, and next to him you got this bloody guy on the left and this old guy on the right. Well, some of them were weird. I mean, I knew the North Korean ones would be weird, but some like the sandcastle one is weird. Also, the pub one as well, where you can't be drunk in a pub. I don't know how that works. That's very strange. So that was 60 laws from across the world you didn't know. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, this type of reaction content where I react to a bit more educational things, let me know what things you'd like to react to in the comments. And also let me know what you'd like me to react to in general. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next video in the very near future. Take care and peace. My words, I'm stumbling over my words.